WGP, Wrestling, Geeks, Pariahs, WGP, hey, Wild Out Wednesday, Wild Out Wednesday, Wild Out Wednesday, Wrestling, Geeks, Pariahs, come on, Wild Out Wednesdays, Wild Out Wednesdays, Wild Out Wednesdays, WG. Chill. What's up? What is up? Wrestling Geeks and Pariahs, WGP. How's everybody doing tonight? I am your host, Mr. Wallace. Please say to Mr. the voice of WGP, and we have a great show for y'all because it is the premiere episode of Wild Out Wednesday. Yes, the new weekly episodic show for WGP Wild Out Wednesdays. And yes, we have a jam-packed show for you guys. So, hey, get your popcorn, get your drinks, get ready because for the next 30 to 40 minutes, WGP is going to put on one hell of a show. And tonight, we are kicking off our number one contenders tournament. We got two matchups. We got NDT, the OG, taking on AJ Storm. And in our main event, we got the young gun taking on a mystery opponent. Because his original opponent, R to the I to the double G, because of personal reasons, had to pull out. But no worries, Mr. Wallace. Please say that Mr. found a substitute. So you got to tune in later on in the main event to see who Young Gun takes on. But to preview next week's first round matchups, we got a word from our residential superhero, Neat Man, and he has some words for his opponent, Kenzo Blackheart. Take it away, Neat Man.
Well, hidey ho, compadres. This is Rick Flame. Nick Man's not here right now because he's off in Platinum City Beach fighting crime as usual. So he asked me to get the 411 on this Blackheart character. Apparently, though, he's definitely not the Blackheart, though, from Marvel Comics, the prince of all, demons. And you know how arrogant Blackheart, aka the Prince of All Demons, is. He can be just as arrogant as that Vegeta fellow. Goku's arch, rival. But I still gotta say this though. Blackheart from Marvel, just like Vegeta, needs to understand that their ego is not their amigo. And when it comes to this Blackheart fella, in the promo world, if he has an ego, well, I gotta warn you though, buddy. Your ego isn't your amigo. It won't be your best friend. And it won't, help you though if you face Nick Man in a screen battle. I don't know if you're a villain or an anti-hero. You might even be a hero. I don't know. We're finna find out. We're finna find out what you're all about. And when you face Nick Man in this screen battle, we're definitely going to find out what you can do, though, in the field of battle. Of course, this field of battle taking place, though, in Platinum City Beach. But until then, we're going to, not we, because Rick isn't finna face you in this screen battle. Nick Man is. I'm just going to make sure that Nick Man is properly prepared to face you, Blackheart. And we're talking about the Blackheart of the promo world. I hope you're ready, buddy. Cowabunga.
Strong words from your boy Neat Man. He's strongly becoming one of my favorite. Cowabunga, dude. Y'all watch out for Nick Man as he takes on Kenzo Blackheart next week in our continuance of the first round of our number one contender tournament. But without further ado, let's get to the action. Making his way to the ring, you got AJ Storm.
Another me is what there will never be. Another life like this you'll never see. Another me is what there will never be. Another life like this you'll never see. Another day is all I think about equally. All when time runs out of the memory I seem to be in a life.
Yes, y'all. AJ Storm made his way to the ring. He will be taking on the OG NDT. He's on his way to the ring as well. Oh, boy. This is our inaugural match to kick off the number one contenders match, and it's going to be lit. It's going to be litty. Hey, enough talking. Let's get down to some action.
Fuck you, Mr. Quack. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's AJ Storm versus the Kenzo Blackheart bootleg. Blackheart. You see, here's the sad thing about Blackheart. Blackheart is as stale as a week-old saltine cracker. You don't ever bring anything to the table. You don't bring intensity. You don't bring the passion. You don't bring the fire. You don't bring the enthusiasm. You bring absolute boredom. And it's sad because you're just being a disgrace to the Blackheart name. We all know that you got jealous of Kenzo. But that's a different story for a different day. You see, I could sit here and light a firecracker under your ass and light it and only hope to God that you come out with something original, something motivating, something empowering. But there's something wrong with that. That little thing that's wrong is I believe truly that you're incapable of doing anything other than a D-low job. And you see, my reputation here in WGP is not all that I want it to be, but you know what? I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to give two fucks. I don't give a flying fuck what anybody ever thinks of me. Because at the end of the day, I know who I am, and 99% of the other locker room know who I am. I am me, and I do me best. So if there's any little Karens in the back trying to tell me what to do, y'all can go fuck yourselves. You see, nothing you say, Blackheart, nothing you do, nothing you have entertains me. If you come in with the same old, it's going to be nothing but a disaster. I'm going to have to carry my way. I'm going to have to carry the card. I'm going to have to carry your boring ass. And I'm going to have to kick your ass out so I can advance to the next round. You see, Blackheart? There's just nothing to you. Like I said, and I hate to repeat myself, but you're as boring as a week-old saltine. Now, pardon me for a second. You see, you're going to need a lot more than this Whoops, I did a Blackheart. Ooh. You're going to need more than this monotone voice of this, oh, I'm going to do this to you. Oh, I'm going to do that to you. Da, 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 da. My name's Blackheart and my life sucks. You see, here's what I want you to do, Blackheart. I want you to go to every single one of your loved ones. I want you to tell them that you love them. I want you to live with them. I want you to spend time with them and enjoy the time you have left, because when I'm done with your crusty, dusty, dinosaur-looking ass, your loved ones aren't going to look at you the same. You're not going to feel the same. You're not going to think the same. I might as well just put you in retirement, because right now, you've got a bigger target on your forehead than your back because no one gives two fucks about you enough to stab you in the back. You see, me, I always have that target on my back. And 99% of the time, everybody fails. You are no exception. You see, I am the bar and I constantly raise the bar. Despite what everybody thinks, I know my worth. What the fuck is yours? I'm sorry. But I'm not. I really don't care. I love being me and I would hate to be you. Fuck your feelings.
WGP. It is indeed here. I have a match with none other than AJ Storm, the hypeless wonder. I know I didn't hype this match that much. That was because I was waiting on you to start off. You never did you? You never even fucking hyped. So what makes me think you're even gonna turn up to this fucking match? You see, AJ Storm, there's a difference between me and you. The storm that is coming is going to be from me. From someone who has a 20-30 second entrance, not nearly a minute and a half entrance that takes half of the fucking promo up. Why is that, AJ Storm? Is it because you have not got the fucking vocabulary, or is it because you're trying to compensate for your downward incapabilities? You see, AJ Storm, tonight you got that I don't give a flying fuck. NDT, the original London gangster. I'm gonna beat the drums off of your Cherokee ass. You see, AJ Storm, you are an amateur at this fucking game. You are a jobber at best at this game. I've seen your promos, and they don't even fucking touch what I put out. They don't even touch what the fuck I can do. When I beat you, and if I fucking beat you, believe me, AJ Storm, I will go on and face my next opponent and decimate them. More trouble than I have decimating your weak ass little punk of a moralist like you. Because when I get what I want, then everyone benefits and I am happy. Everyone's happy. Because that's how it works. So AJ Storm, do us all a favor and just don't turn up. for the embarrassment of an ass kicking that you are surely going to fucking get.
Well. What a great opening match to kick off our number one contenders tournament. And what the judges have spoken. I'm so excited. I'm losing my toothpick. And the judges have spoken. And your winner, NDT. Hey, I gotta admit, I give AJ Storm a hard time. But one thing he did is he showed up, and his effort was actually pretty good. I give you that. Kudos to AJ Storm for showing up, putting in the effort, and NDT. The judges, looking at the judges' feedback, it was a slight victory for NDT. The judges felt that NDT hit harder with his jabs and made his battle more personal, attacking AJ a lot better than what AJ did. But no, close battle. Great matchup to kick off our number one contenders tournament here in WGP. And look, there's a guy that's competing next week. He's very arrogant. A lot of people don't like this guy. Hell, I had to come out the announcing booth and whoop his ass. But I am no longer an active competitor. I'm strictly the voice of WGP. But taking on Young Buck next week, he has some strong words for him. Let's get a quick word from WPA for Winthrop Percy Alexander the Fourth.
My time is precious. WGP. It's me. It's WPA4. Winthrop Percy Alexander the Fourth. It's been a minute. Been rather busy. Now, finally, I get my hands on the bimbo of Prediction League Sports, of Promo League Sports. The most overhyped, over-celebrated piece of shit there is. His character absolutely sucks. I mean, kayfabe out the window, behind the scenes, how he's like rubbing everyone's shoulders before and after the matches. Cool if you're into that kind of thing, but I am not. And you have been ducking a match with me for months, if not a year. And when I get my hands on your stupid, big-ass head, I'm going to deflate that motherfucker and kick the living shit out of you. I'm going to bitch smack you up and down Wall Street. Winthrop Percy Alexander the Fourth. Style, class, perfection. Always dressed to the nines.
Well, Young Buck, I hope your ears is open. Winthrop Percy Alexander the Fourth says, "Bring it on," as they will do battle next week. Man, it's going to be great. Next week's episode, we got Nickman, who you heard from earlier today in the show. He is taking on Kenzo Blackheart. We also got WPA for Winter Percy Alexander IV, who you just heard from. He will be taking on a young buck as we continue our number one contenders tournament to give an opponent for Hollywood Haywood, our WGP champion, on August 20th on our Super Show. But look, please, if you are out there in promo world and you want to come compete and you don't have a home to compete, the doors of WGP are open. Matter of fact, this came across my desk today because we have a new contender, a new opponent for everyone in the locker room. He dropped this off at my desk. Well, I do not know the name of this new competitor, but it looks like he's aiming that straight at the top of the mountaintop. Hollywood Haywood, pay attention, pay attention. We may have to settle something in our July Super Show, which I will announce later this week about our July Super Show here at WGP. But look, now that we've heard from opponents taking on each other next week, we've heard from future competitors that want a chance at the mountaintop. But we have come to our main event, y'all. It's that time of the show where we get down to the nitty-gritty. And of course, we got that man, Young Buck. Oh, I'm sorry. His promo daddy, Young Gun, in the building. Young Gun is making his way down to the ring. Well, Young Gun's in the wing. He's waiting for his mystery opponent. Who is it? Who's the mystery opponent? As I said to you earlier today in the show, R to the I to the double G could not make it. But please believe Mr. Wallace found a replacement. And who is it? Who is it? Mystery opponent? Come on now. Oh my God. It's 7, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He answered the call, picking up the ball that was dropped, and he is here to take on the Young Gun. Let's get down to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen of WGP, it is the most anticipated return Wrestling Geeks and Pariahs has seen in quite some time. In the very first round of the tournament, become the number one contender for something that has eluded me my entire career inside the WGP as I take on your one and only Young Gun, and that Young Gun, unfortunately for you, I'm gonna slice and dice you into little pieces of bitch meat and make an example of you because the asylum doors have been slammed wide open and I have emerged from some much needed shock therapy to get my head, get my mind in the right mindset, and I'm here to do something I never did before, to do something that I wanted to do for quite sometime, and that is to beat the ever-leading shit out of any miserable little fuck who gets in my way at my goal of obtaining the WGP Heavyweight Championship. And Young Guns tonight, you are just an unfortunate victim from my rise to the top as I massacre and annihilate and destroy your pathetic, miserable ass tonight. Because Young Gun, you see, I see something in you. No, I don't see anything in you. You see, I try to do my research on you, and all I see is a lazy fucking promo artist doing his little selfies with his ceiling fan in the background, and it looks unprofessional. You don't put any effort, any heart into your promos. You're a lazy son of a bitch, and you are just not the guy that's gonna represent the WGP to its fullest potential. Like Seven, you're not the guy that's gonna do it. See, I'm dangerous, I'm angry, I'm pissed off because I've been fucked in the shadows for far too long. And everyone has seemed to have forgotten the lunatic, the madness that is behind Seven. Everyone has seemed to forget all about me and my asylum. And I'm here to remind each and every one of you how dangerous, how crazy, how unstable I can truly be. Because you see, there's nothing more dangerous than a Seven on your screen that is focused with his eye on the prize. And I'm going to run this whole damn tournament and claim that title. Hollywood, Haywood, you better watch the fuck out, because that title is coming home to the asylum. That title is coming to Seven's asylum. And I will hold it up high, very, very high. Sorry, little Young Gun, you are going to be nothing but a mere memory. The first guy to lose to Seven in his return in WGP, as I curb stomp your teeth into the ground and leave you laying nothing but a bloody pulp in front of all the WGP fans. And you all will acknowledge Seven's greatness, and you all will enter the asylum.
Whew. Wait. What happened to Younger? Folks, okay, I'm getting worried that the Young Gun was scared shitless that it was Seven who was the mystery opponent. And what happened? Well, ain't that about a bitch? It looked like the Young Gun took his ball and ran. Ain't that about a bitch? Well, that's our show, folks. Man, wild, crazy turn of events in our main event as the Young Gun hightails it. So this opens the door for Seven, making his long-awaited return back to WGP. He runs off Young Gun, and he advances in our number one contenders tournament. What a crazy turn of events. I mean, Seven wasn't even part of the tournament. We had a dropout due to personal reasons. Seven jumps in and runs off one of the favorites in this tournament. Well, it is what it is. He advances. Seven advances into the tournament, as well as NDT earlier this evening. We heard from Neekman, as he will take on Kenzo Blackheart next week, and we also heard from Winter Percy Alexander IV, who will be taking on the Young Buck next week. So tune in next week for episode 2 of Wild Out Wednesday. Man, it's been fun, y'all. WGP, Wrestling Geeks and Pariahs. It's been a blast. Peace and love. Mr. Wallace, please say the Mr. is out.